Всем доброго времени суток, с вами Kerrgan, я продолжаю проходить GreedFall. Мы ищем эту шаманку, кажется. Давно не играла, потому что мне Драгоняк и Инквизитор больше захватил. Ну да, вон найти, бла-бла-бла. За бла-бла-бла мы идем вот сюда. Забегают мои любимчики, это Васка и Сиора. Мы высматриваем буравчик по пути. Я сейчас очень по привычке хочу нажать В, которая, область поисков. Да он там был, удар, наверное. Нет, мы в нужном районе, она где-то тут. Ладно, поищем. Наверняка какой-нибудь на рейсе сидит. Блин, не умеет прыгать. Так, непривычно. Я только тут в управлении. То есть я привыкла, что инквизиторша прыгать умеет, а это не умеет прыгать. Ну, значит, она где-то по полянке может. Вот лежит ее труп. Нет, трупы уже к ней, которых мы замочили. Легко убежали. Блин, игра, это сложно. Я очень плохо ищу объекты. Непреодолимое дерево, Садра не умеет прыгать. Вот прыжки мне не помешали, на самом деле. Сардельки. Все-таки именно управление и геймплей, но это я бы скорее записала минуса. То есть оно не очень удобное. Это же совсем неудобное. В предыдущих играх, наверное, было еще хуже. Вот Марс Фарлокс точно было хуже. Так. Сейф. Тут был сейф. Значит, это где-то здесь. Буравчик! Нет. Тетка, я буду хотеть орать. Тетка, тетка. Как-то здесь исполнивают так. Серия про мой демографический крестин. За 3 часа не могу найти женщину. Тут ее нету. Так. У нас пропадает маркер. Значит, где тут край. озеро. Может, там в озере утопилась? Не зря оно такое странное. Нет, мы опять далеко убежали. Ну ее тут нет, игра! Чего ты от меня хочешь, игра? Ее тут нету. Ну это какой-то издевательский квест, если честно. Так, вот опять маркер пропал. На самом деле был больше удобно здесь показывать маршрут как в инквизиции, чтобы я видела, где я уже бегала. Банально было бы проще. Она здесь. Женщина, ты зачем спишь на ящерице?
You are not welcome here, Renegso.
И сёр такая.
I regret troubling your rest. My name is Sade. I'm a legate of the Congregation of Merchants.
Mev, daughter of Morrigan, daughter of Cardwin. What is a legate? And what could she want from me?
I am an emissary, a representative of my nation. I have come to speak to you about a cure.
Of what cure do you speak? You do not show signs of sickness.
I am not. But on our continent, many people are dying from a terrible plague. We have named the sickness the Malachor, and none of our doctors have been able to heal anyone taken ill. We have heard talk from some of your people of a cure that is so powerful that it can heal almost anything. You would be...
Tierna hach gedachtas. Forgive this affront. Her face resembles ours, but she does not know our customs. But her intentions are pure. She truly seeks a remedy for her people.
And what is the Donegad of our people doing with these invaders? What do you seek in their company?
Understanding, Tierna. And to learn for the good of our people.
You truly think there is anything the Renaigse could teach of any value? They come here to rape our lands, as did those who came before them long ago.
This miraculous cure that we heard talk of. Could you
This
share
sounds
the
so
formula with
exciting.
us?
You are either completely crazed or foul liars. None of this makes sense.
But
Enough! I have lost enough time with your lies and your foolish thoughts. I do not know what you truly want from me, but I will not be used like some puppet.
Found the Dara Grimaderendam!
Poison on my blade, and let's go!
О, наш костер. Ну, что не плащ нормально, ну, нормально так развивается, красивенько. С ним бежит, он симпатично выглядит.
These roots are so interwoven and taut that it's impossible to get through them.
Karans, do you need something?
Да.
I must leave you. See you later. There is a residue. It looks as if something had been placed here. She passed through here, there's no doubt of it. But how was she able to get past these roots? This stone stele has something to do with the entry of the grotto. But how?
Давай спросим.
Do you have any ideas?
These roots protect a sacred passage that the Donegada wants not just anyone to take. You are correct to believe the stele is bound to the entrance. You need to make an offering. In general, you place a seed of a particular plant chosen by the Donega that sealed the grotto.
How to know which seed to place? And where would we find one?
The easiest way is to ask someone who has already passed through the passage. There is a good chance that the Voglendike has already taken it with his mistress and could help us.
Thank you, Siora. Your wisdom has been a great help to us.
А, нас туда переместила, отлично. Слушай, твоя это не очень дружная.
Were you able to meet the Tierna Hak-Kadaktas?
Yes, but to my grave disappointment, she fled before I could expose my arguments.
Yes, many strangers have tried to capture her many times. She must have decided you were one of them.
I am once again in need of your assistance. I must take the passage blocked by a door of roots.
You had the honor of speaking with my mistress. If she chose to follow the sacred passage, then it is that she had nothing more to say to you. Why would I share with you the understanding of the ritual that protects her?
Listen, I was able to meet the Tierna hack thanks to you, but I haven't the slightest clue why she fled in the middle of our conversation. I sincerely believe that there was a misunderstanding. You know that I mean her no harm. If I was simply given a chance to explain, I'm certain that she would understand.
You must feed the offering ward to enter into the passage and meet her once again.
I need to place a seed on the stone stele, don't I?
Yes, you must make this offering. I cannot tell you from which plant it is given, but there is a chance there are more in her dwelling. I will let you enter this one time, but treat her dwelling with
Хорошо,
respect.
хорошо, я даже ноги вытру.
I ask you,
Thank you for your help.
do not be so eager to thank me. The place you enter is ripe with dangers.
Так, она
As
присутствует
do
меня.
all sacred places, it defends itself with the wild beasts that it fosters. This passage leads to a forest where the ancestors of the Tierna Hak-Kadaktas makes her home.
Ну, же говорю,
And why
уже
should I fear the ancestor?
Have stories of the Nadaig been shared with you? In your language, you would call them guardians.
No, I've never heard of them.
Those who are Donegad draw their power from the island. They are bound to her. They become Sinol Menawi. The more they draw power from the earth, the more of themselves they give her. There are times the bond becomes so strong that they abandon themselves completely and become her guardians. They take the face of a Nadaig who, as long as the island gives them life, watch over her dominion. The Nadaig are big and powerful.
Кажись, мужик,
And
очень
they
серьезно
despise
забьет на
intruders.
лор.
I must leave.
Слушай, он тоже сейчас сильно задвинул лор. Вместо того, чтобы просто спустить, он задвинул нам лор.
This looks like a collection of skulls from various animals. I wonder what purpose they serve.
These skulls symbolize the animals. Through some rituals, we greet them. We thank them for feeding and dressing us, so that the next hunting season, they will once again give us the weak amongst their herds.
All of this is extremely interesting, but alas, it won't help me open the root passage.
О, смотри, сундук. Снова не видит, поэтому все тут обшарим.
All these crushed plants and these powders. She must have been preparing a potion. It might be the miraculous remedy. To be so close and yet to have no idea what to do with all this. All of this is extremely interesting, but alas, it won't help me open the root passage. This bark is covered with little symbols. It looks like some sort of writing, though I've been led to believe the natives have no written language.
The Donegada use these symbols amongst themselves, and only they understand their meaning. It is a secret and sacred language. I cannot reveal to you what the bark contains without breaking my bond.
Can you at least tell me if they speak of a passage? A seed?
No. I would have told you.
All of this is extremely interesting, but alas, it won't help me open the root passage.
Десадра, не надо мне постоянно об этом говорить. Мы тут все изучаем.
This plant looks familiar. I saw some not far from here. Unfortunately, it has lost its seeds. I don't see any seeds here. The only clue we have is this plant. Let's try to find some other flowers. It might be their seed that opens the passage.
Ну все, пошли искать семена. Вот сейчас была бы история. Здесь нельзя. Здесь стенка невидимая. Вон, не вижу уже. Кажется, это самое растение.
All these flowers. Perhaps this is where the Tiernaha Cadactus finds the seeds that we're looking for.
Perhaps, but this flower is usually rare. I've never seen such a great number of them in the same place.
These flowers are similar to those we found in the dwelling of the Tiernaha, and they bear seeds.
Those are the offering seeds we need to open the root passage. We should go try them.
It is truly pastoral. Seeds, knotted roots. Oh, how I miss the ocean.
We have what we need. Let's go back to the stone stele.
Подожди, Десадра. Собирай побольше всего, пригодится. Собирай ягоды, буравчик. Обдерем мне все цветы. Я хочу быть ведьмаком. Ведьмачкой тогда уж. Ведьмаки жвали всякую бурду. Олень. Привет, олень, стой. Он не хочет со мной дружить. Сюп, способ. А, нет. Нельзя. Так нельзя бегать. Ладно, в принципе, не очень далеко. Все-таки я привыкла именно к ленивой инквизиции, где можно откуда угодно прыгать. Но не захотела сегодня соединяться с этим. С рыбаками. И я, наверное, опять за кадром побегаю. Всякие побочки выполняю, мелкие, там, закрыть развитие, открыть лагеря, посмотреть стролями, осколки пособирать. А мы смотрим к сюжету, наконец найдем Самсона, набьем Самсону его наглую морду крововничью. И так далее. Это будет другая. А тут мы вот идем тетку претензии предъявлять. А, вот где, блин, в Драгоняге этого не было. Вы прибыли местное значение. Там просто исчезала эта пометка. В целом, думаю, следующая игра вообще будет отличная для вот таких маленьких проектов. То есть, смотрите, в этой игре у них получился интересный сеттинг, у них получился достаточно неплохо так с визуалом. Некоторые проблемы геймплея, в принципе, сюжет мне пока нравится, это интересно. Конечно, да, ход, что Десадре местная, ну, дочка от кого-то из местных жителей, это очевидно было.
It looks very ancient. I wonder what treasures it contains.
Be respectful. We are in a sacred passage, which is for initiation and meditation.
We did not come to defile this place, and we do well to hurry. The Tiana Hakkadactus has quite the head start.
Ой, я забыла, как можно прицелиться. Может быть, показ.
Let's see if you can ward off this fate. Take a potion if you want to cast.
Хорошо, на нашем инвентаре было бы разобраться. Может на С? Да, на С. Я не хочу с вами драться. Не вижу тут проход, поэтому вы идете в жопу мыши.
A bit of poison on my blade. Then let's go!
There's a chasm here. The Tierna Hakkadactus is agile. She must have jumped over it.
We cannot go this way. There has to be another path.
Ну там нет энергичности, а можно было прыгнуть, поэтому придется обходить. Ну что я сделаю? Я не энергичная, я ленивая. Я не энергичная, я харизматичная.
Take a potion if you want to cast more spells.
You've no magic left. Drink a
Можно ядов наварить и барыш себе.
Bit of poison on my blade. Then let's go! Let's see if you can ward off this fate.
Просто не особо темно. А тут что? Я проверю. Пригодится. Ну, да, тут не влезешь. Она не влезет. Ой, задрал. Ни хрена, меня что-то подранили. Скоро мне надо будет искать хорошую куртку. Новую. Редкую и очень-очень дорогую.
Take a potion if you want to cast more spells.
То есть я думаю, что нужно найти такую штуку, она не сейчас, которая бонус дает. Ну, нога чешется. Нет, нам не туда. Нам... Мы оттуда. Мы прошли обратно. Блин. Ну, идем сюда. Ну нет, сюда. Наверное. Не буду исследовать пещеру. Тем более нас ждет уже пень.
Someone went through here. In fact, I think I can see several different tracks.
I hope that she did not hide in this forest. Finding her here would be quite troublesome.
It is an ancient and holy forest. A powerful place. There must be a Nadag here. We should be careful.
Ладно, будем careful. О, лагерь. Да, мы тут в секретном месте лагерь разобьем. Все нормально. Попкорн жрут. Мужик, а что это зачем он бросается? Ой, я помню такую жупня.
Elsin, not done dead.
Чудовище. Десатор, ты же не умеешь стрелять.
No, tego destem. No, vado aboli. No. No. We didn't want this fight.
Ах ты ж дебил.
Why? Why?
In order to capture and extract from her what we need. To examine her. Dissect her, if necessary. You have done us a great service, guiding us directly to her.
Are you saying that?
Even if the creature has concocted some remedial potion, it is not the song we came for, but the bird. She leads the sorcerers of this island. She knows how they transform, and from where their powers originate. Our scientists think that the remedy is there, in their pseudo-magic, and in their mutation. Thank you for bringing her to us and ridding us of the monster.
Do you think I'm going to allow you to manipulate me?
I don't think anything. Apologies, Excellency. But you are going to die tragically from a stray bullet intended for the monster.
A bit of poison on my blade.
Mercy, Your Excellency, I surrender.
Нет.
How dare you ask for mercy after attempting an assassination? After revealing your conspiracy to me? You deserve nothing less than death.
I will not go down without a fight.
Found it!
Где она валяется? Ну вот она валяется. А вот она.
Tiana Hack? She is unconscious. We need to bring her back to her village. She needs to be tended to. We should leave right away. Is she going to survive?
Yes, she will heal. They were not shooting to kill her. And we are resistant, you know. The bond empowers us. It gives us the vigor of animals, the resilience of trees. It's undoubtedly for that reason that your alliance is so interested in us. Tiernehach, she does not mean to harm you. Please, let me...
What do you want from me, Ranaikse?
We were manipulated by the Alliance. We had no idea that they sought to capture you. We believed their fable of a miraculous remedy. We killed the man that wounded you. He will hunt you no longer. And their governor will have explaining to do.
I suppose I should thank you for having pulled me from their claws and bringing me here. And to have crushed the life out of a few of these parasites. There is indeed a remedy. But I doubt that I can do anything against this sickness that you describe. I don't know it. And I don't see how I could create a remedy that would heal it.
Perhaps you could try? We are desperate.
This remedy was prepared for a precise purpose. To heal those who escaped the claws of the Alliance. These monsters capture the Sinol Menoi and torture them, bleed them, put things in their veins. Those that do escape are in such agony that our care and comfort are not enough to mend them. That's why I made this remedy. Not for your Malikor. My people have never fallen prey to such sickness.
How can you be so sure? Perhaps it's your tremendous resistance that protects you from the sickness.
Perhaps. Enon Mil Frictimen protects us all.
Enon Mil Frictimen?
God of 1,000 faces in your tongue. The one and many who protects us and our island. They and we are tied and bound. As they are tied and bound to you. Their generosity to our people is infinite. But the crimes of the Renaigse enrage it. After all, perhaps your Malikor is their vengeance.
Hello, Mev.
Renoigse, why have you come here again?
And all meal free.
Can you tell me about Enon Mil Frictimen?
I already told you. He is the god of 1,000 faces. His spirits, which run in the rivers, carry our steps. They flow under the bark of the trees and whisper in our ears through the breeze. They are our father, our protector, our healer, and our gravedigger. They are the source and the cycle. But I doubt that some Renaigse could understand that.
What's the role of a Tiana Hack Kadaktas?
In every generation, All the Donegada of the island choose a tierna hachkadachtas. She has to be the best of them all. She advises them, and sometimes guides them. She must help them to remember that everything they receive must be given back. That we are part of a cycle. She must know all the secrets of the island. Pass them on to those who are deserving and protect them from the Monisinaik. And no, I won't entrust you with these secrets. You are on all Menawi, but you are not a Donegad.
Ну все, пока, Мэв.
I have to go.
Не бегай за
Goodbye.
всякими слепыми
I'm not
эльфами.
sure that I want the wind to bring you back to me.
Не принесет, я хорошо кушаю. Продолжим уже в следующих сериях. Всем спасибо за внимание. Ставим лайки, подписывайтесь, ставим комментарии. Всем пока-пока. Увидимся в следующих сериях.